The movie starts in the middle of the Iranian desert. A young man working for the water supply organization is driving alone through this dry, lifeless land. The sun is blazing, the ground is cracked, and not a single drop of water can be seen. But suddenly, his car breaks down. No matter what he tries, the engine won't start. He's completely stranded in the middle of nowhere. With no other choice, he begins to walk. The desert is endless, and the silence around him feels heavier with each step. After hours of walking under the scorching heat, he finally notices something in the distance, an old, abandoned village. At first, it looks like a mirage, but as he gets closer, he realizes it's real. When he enters the village, it looks like time has stopped. The streets are empty, the doors broken, and the houses are filled with dust. Everything is silent. It feels like the whole place has been forgotten. Just as he wonders if anyone still lives here, an old man appears. This old man is the last remaining villager. His face is weathered like the desert itself, but his eyes hold wisdom. He explains that once this village was full of people. Families lived here, children played, and the fields were green. But when the water disappeared, the people left. Only he remained, holding on to his memories and his faith in the ancient qanats, underground tunnels built to bring water from deep beneath the earth. The old man tells him about a hidden spring deep inside the qanat, a spring that no one has seen for years. He makes the young man a deal. If he goes underground to find this spring, he will help him escape the desert. The young man has no choice but to accept. That night, the young man ties a rope, lights a lantern, and begins to descend into the qanat. The further he goes down, the cooler the air becomes. The silence is broken only by the sound of dripping water. Each step into the darkness feels like stepping into another world. The tunnels are narrow and suffocating. Sometimes he has to crawl, his lantern flickering against the stone walls. The deeper he goes, the stronger the sound of water becomes. It's almost as if the underground is calling him forward. But it's dangerous. He's tired, sweating, and unsure if he will even find anything. Finally, after a long struggle through the darkness, he finds it. A small trickle of water flowing from the rocks. It's not a river, not even a stream, just a few drops. But here, in the desert, it is nothing less than a miracle. The old man's belief was right all along. He collects the water in a container, feeling the weight of hope in his hands. This discovery isn't just about survival. It's proof that even in the harshest places, life still exists. With renewed energy, he begins the climb back to the surface. When he finally emerges, exhausted and covered in dust, the old man is waiting. The moment they look at each other, no words are needed. The old man can see in his eyes that the spring was real. Together, they taste the water, and for the first time in years, the old man smiles. His dream has come true. After this, the young man prepares to leave. With the old man's help, he manages to repair his car. As he drives away, he looks back one last time. The old man stands quietly, watching him go, still bound to the desert that has become his life. The young man, however, now carries something more than just water. He carries the memory of his journey and the lesson he learned underground. The final scene shows the car fading into the horizon, while the desert stretches endlessly. The story ends with a message. Water is not just about survival. It is also about hope, belief, and endurance. Even in the most hopeless places, a single drop can change everything.